श्री सागरजाता सहगना रघुनाथामृतं सजीवं साधवैतं सावधूतं परिजनं श्री राधा कृष्णपादा सहगना ललिता श्री विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपक्षाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरविषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमोस्तुते कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 मुखं करोति वाचालं पंकुं कायते यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीननाथ परमात्मा श्री चैतन्य हरे कृष्ण। Okay, so I believe we have to start with today discuss 3:28:21, right? We're discussing Canto 3, Chapter 28. Dr. Pilla's instructions on the execution of devotional service. Next, we are discussing is 21. Yeah. Sanchintayet Bhagavatas Charanagavindam Vajra Ushad Vaja Sarvoruma Lanchanatyam Tungaraktavilasannakachakravala Yutsnakir Ahganaham Hridayankaram Sanchintayet Bhagavatas Charanagavindam Vajra Ushad Vaja Sarvoruma Lanchanatyam Uttungaraktavilasannakachakravala Syotsna Hirahatamat Hridayakaram Sanchintayet Bhagavatas Charanagavindam वज्रांशध्वजा सर्वभूतलाञ्छनाद्यम् उत्तुङ्गरक्तविलसन्नखचक्रवाला ज्योत्स्नाभिरातमहत् हृदयान्धकारम्. Translation and purport, Srila Prabhupada. The devotee should first concentrate his mind on the Lord's lotus feet, which are adorned with the marks of the thunderbolts of gold. Gold is a rod for driving it. Ankush. Hindi it is called as Ankush, gold. A rod for driving the elephants, gold. A banner, Raja, and lotus, Sarvarota. The splendor of their beautiful ruby nails resembles the orb of the moon and dispels the thick gloom of one's heart. But Mayavadi says that because one is unable to fix his mind on the impersonal existence of the absolute truth, one can imagine any form he likes and fix his mind on the original form. But such a process is not recommended here. Imagination is always imagination and results only in further imagination. A concrete description of the eternal form of the Lord is given here. The Lord's soul is depicted with distinctive lines resembling a thunderbolt, a flag, a lotus flower, and a gourd. The luster of the toenails, which are brilliantly prominent, resembles light of the moon. If a yogi looks upon the marks of the Lord's soul and on the blazing brilliance of his nails, then he can be freed from the darkness of ignorance in the material existence. This liberation is not achieved by mental speculation, but by seeing the light emanating from the lustrous toenails of the Lord. In other words, one has to fix his mind first on the lotus feet of the Lord if he wants to be free from the darkness of ignorance in the material existence. The devotee should first concentrate his mind on the Lord's lotus feet, which are adorned with the marks of a thunderbolt, a gourd, banner, and a lotus. The splendor of their beautiful ruby nails resembles the orb of the moon and dispels the thick gloom of one's heart. is a very beautiful section in which Lord Kapil Dev is explaining how a yogi should meditate on the Supreme Lord, on the form of the Supreme Lord. From this section, which is uh, specifically starting from text 21, which we are studying today, uh, Lord Shri Kapil Dev is explaining how one should not meditate on the form of the Lord uh, uh, wholly in one go, but limb by limb, a yogi should meditate on the form of the Lord. For us, and, see, this meditation is equivalent to darshan. So, therefore, in this section, we actually learn how to take darshan of the Supreme. Because meditating on the form of the Lord by a yogi is the same as taking darshan of the Lord's deities. So Srila Prabhupada explains that in one of the purports in Bhagwatam, that the benefit which a yogi gets, an Ashtanga yogi after crossing through the stages of Niyama, Asana, Pranaya, Pratyahara, and then after Pratyahara comes Dhyan, Dhyan, Dharana, Samadhi. So the Dharana and Dhyan stage is where the yogi starts with closed eyes, sits down and starts meditating on the Paramatma, the form of the Paramatma in the heart. And Srila Prabhupada explains the benefit which this yogi gets by meditating on the form of the Paramatma in the heart. Same benefit even a neophyte devotee can get simply by taking darshan of the deities. Simply by taking darshan of the deities of God. So therefore, uh, the darshan of the deities, uh, taking darshan of the deities is a very important and nourishing and uplifting limb of devotional service. So in today's verse, the learning. So then, when we are meditating on the deities, when one is taking darshan of the deities, uh, the Acharyas explain. Here, Lord Kapil Dev is also going to explain. We come in the next verse that one should take darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord for a long time. Let's take darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord for a long time. So it's a beautiful, uh, uh, that's a beautiful aspect which is explained. And when we are taking darshan of the lotus feet, it is explained here that one should be able to, so we should, so one should remember that the lotus feet, Lord lotus feet, are very unique because uh, the Lord lotus feet are adorned with specific markings. So it is explained that uh, so it has 12 kinds of markings. Only 4 of them are mentioned here. It has 12 kind of markings. Gold is mentioned here. Lotus is mentioned here. Uh, what else is mentioned here? Banner is mentioned here. Banner and underwood is mentioned. Yes. Uh, but there are others also. I think chakra, umbrella, no? Conch. No, there are other markings also like that. Uh, uh, Flag. So, This is the Lord Lotus feet. So in the palms of the hands and the feet, the Lord has these markings. That differentiates the Supreme Lord from an ordinary. So Srila Prabhupada explains if anybody say claims to be God, we can say, okay, show your hand, feet, where are the markings? Where are the markings? These are not tattoo markings, but you know, these are effulgent markings. So the Lord's hands and feet have these specific markings. Srila Prabhupada explains in the Nectar of Devotion that uh, actually this is a great science that the Supreme Lord uh, exhibits certain divine bodily features which are not present in ordinary jivas, which are not present in a manifestation of the ordinary jivas, or in the body forms of the ordinary jivas. So, in fact, Srila Prabhupada explains that not only the Supreme Lord, even great acharyas and mahatmas also, they start exhibiting, they exhibit because of their spiritual absorption, their body acquires certain characteristic features. So, even in the physical morphology of the body, one can see morphological or uh, yeah, I think morphological features, the basic different morphological features of the body. Even Acharya's great soul's body, one can see that. And that science, Prabhupada explains, Nectar of Devotion, science is called as physiognomy, not physiology, physiognomy. Physiognomy. So, yeah, so it's like this physiology. This is called as physiognomy, Gnomy, Right. So you see, physiognomy, the science is called as physiognomy. So this vibhuti of the Supreme Lord is a characteristic demonstration of the physiognomy. Like we say, the Lord Krishna's neck has three lines like a console. This is a feature of physiognomy. Lord's neck, you know, Lord's nose is sharp, and so. So this is a whole science, and we can have a 4-hour seminar on what is the science. Nick Devotion Papa explains the science very beautiful. Uh, uh, Past the Bhakti Shastri syllabus, not in the Bhakti Shastri syllabus, but beyond. Uh, so uh, Now the thing is, so this is meditation. Even when we are taking darshan, so yes, even when we are taking the meditating, that this is the Lord Lotus feet, and these Lord Lotus feet are very unique. And these Lord Lotus feet are, uh, they are not ordinary. They are the transcendental Lotus feet. How are they transcendental? Because there are these specific markings, that these markings one can meditate. Uh, Acharyas have, uh, uh, Acharyas have spent an excellent time meditating on these markings, actually, and on the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. In fact, Acharyas have meditated on these specific markings and offered some specific prayers, meditating on the different symbols of the and they resemble. So Acharyas have offered different prayers. But the point is this: that now why Lord Kapil Dev is saying, okay, you meditate on the markings of the lotus feet. So immediately the discussion comes, and Lord Kapil Dev is saying, okay, meditate on the markings from the lotus feet of the Lord. This is very important and instructive. Why? Because, so what is the meditation on? Now one is, okay, lotus feet, what is it to look at lotus feet? Uh, so, so immediately the meditation is on how the Supreme Lord is transcendental. How the Supreme Lord is not ordinary. So meditating on the lotus feet, spend a long time and meditating that these lotus feet are not ordinary. These lotus feet are extraordinary, transcendental. They are not material. Because there are these specific markings, as well as Kapilya. And then Lord Kapilya is giving us food, no, to food to inject into our fuel, to inject into our meditation, so that we can come to or we start coming to the realization that the Supreme Lord is transcendental. The Supreme Lord stands out, and uh, Krishna is not an ordinary person. Not the Jiva may be ordinary. Krishna is extraordinary, transcendental, spiritual. So that is the meditation. That is the meditation. So that is why we start the Lord's feet. And in meditating, Supreme Lord, Eko Chubhavunam Yogidadati Kama, uh, and He is no, the Lord is Lord, the Supreme Lord is one, and He is maintaining many. You know? So He is Tameshwaranam Paramam Maheshwaram. So He is the Supreme. Even among the controllers of the universe, the controllers and have controllers, supreme controller, supreme personality of God. It is their supreme personality of God who is lotus feet and taking darshan. That is a meditation. It's meditation. Uh, uh, now, further now, Lord Kapil Dev is explaining that from the toenails of the Supreme Lord are effulgent, just like a shining, glittering moon. So it is explained actually that the toenails have a pinkish hue, and from there the luster is coming. So it looks like a beautiful moon. It has a pinkish hue, and pinkish hue, and then that luster is coming. And this luster is the Brahman effulgence. This luster is the Brahman effulgence, which is so it is explained that this luster is the Brahman effulgence. So one can meditate that there is the Lord lotus feet. From there, the luster is coming, and Brahman effulgence is coming, which is lighting, the entire universe. Therefore, it can light our. So that's why Lord Kabila is saying, that, okay, when one meditates, that okay, from these toenails, luster is coming, one can actually see that luster coming and entering our heart, the shattering of the ignorance one in one's heart. Uh, so, uh, uh, so the Lord Lotus feet are very soft. They're uh, very soft. Uh, just like butter. So sweet like. Uh, and that is why, uh, uh, and that is why, at Gopashtami time, when Lord Krishna was being promoted from Vatsapal to become a Gopal, means he was getting the promotion, and now he was authorized. He got the license to herd the cows, not just the cows, and go till Govardhan, because the cows will not go so. Cows will be near. Uh, so when the cows heard that Lord Krishna is not going to wear any footwear, because the cows are not, because Krishna's Lord Krishna's arguments to Mother Yashoda. All the cows and calves were so much, their heart was so much throbbing in pain. And how is the Lord is lotus feet, and they're going to step on the the Vraja land, like with thorns and stones, and that will prick. How it'll be so painful. So they were so agitated. They broke off all their ropes. The whole night, all the cows they went throughout the land of Vraja, and they were crushing and pulverizing every stone to make the Vrajaraja like Johnson type of powder. Very soft. Very soft. So, even after that, now the Lord is going uh, to Govardhan. The, uh, uh, the gopis, they are meditating in the daytime. They are saying, and the gopis are feeling a lot of pain, and these gopis are feeling, oh Lord, your soft lotus feet, which are as soft as a lotus. Uh, 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 this is a very soft lotus feet. A very soft lotus feet. About to it. The very soft lotus feet, when it is touching the Vrajaraja, a thorn might come and prick you, and feeling that, visualizing that the thorn will come and prick. The gopis are getting, the gopis are getting that pain in the heart. This is the gopis meditation, and uh, this is how the gopis are meditating, and the gopis are praying in to the Supreme Lord. There is this the prayers of the gopis, and so there the gopis are praying that, oh Lord, your lotus feet are so beautiful, and your lotus feet are so merciful. You see, they are saying that the touch of your lotus feet can shatter into pieces mountains and mountains of false ego, mountains and mountains of false ego and false pride, scattered to pieces just by the touch of your lotus feet, just by the touch of your lotus feet. So when we take darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord, we should meditate on it. And we should also meditate that yes, the Lord lotus feet is having, what is the power of the Lord lotus feet? He has the same lotus feet. Uh, the Lord touched uh, the Lord lotus feet in the incarnation of Lord Ramachandra. The lotus feet had touched the rock, and that rock, out from the rock, now the rock got transformed to Hilya. So, so, and Helia, such a, with such pure purity and such devotion, and she was transformed. Similarly, we have to pray that, oh Lord, my heart is also very rocky and very mountainous. So I need the touch of your lotus feet. Please place your lotus feet in my heart. Because of the touch of that lotus feet, my rock like hardened heart can melt. Uh, just like can melt and it can be transformed with pure devotion. So, uh, uh, so, uh, 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 so that's one meditation. Even you see, Srila Haridas Thakur, Srila Haridas Thakur was chanting the holy names of the Lord. Srila Haridas Thakur was chanting the holy names of the Lord with Namacharya to chant. What was the core desire of the heart? Srila Haridas Thakur, uh, his desire of the heart was. So Srila Haridas Thakur was telling Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that, oh Lord, I am not able to complete my prescribed rounds. What was his prescribed rounds? 192 every day. 192 rounds, and he was so old, and the body had become so fragile and old. And he said, oh Lord, I'm not able to complete prescribed rounds. Prescription was 192 every day, 22 hours. Uh, and Haridas Thakur was telling, better leave with my body. I want to leave my body, but I want to leave my body in your presence. And my only desire is lotus feet on my chest. Holding your lotus feet, holding and beholding both. Holding and beholding your lotus feet on my chest. Lord Chaitanya felt great pain. He said, Buddhas, how will I live without you? Haridas Thakur is saying, if a firefly uh, is not there in the universe, will the sun have any loss? Unlike a firefly in the sun. Although it was very painful for Lord Sri Chaitanya Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because it was such a fervent and ardent desire of Srila Haridas Thakur, who had understood that the Lord is going to disappear, so he wanted to go. Getting the verse. So that is what we have to meditate. Srila Haridas Thakur what is his cherished desire of his heart that when he's leaving his body, the Harda started meditating. Now I want to hold and behold the mystery. So in that same way, we should behold the mystery. Uh, so many acharyas, acharyas, this is one of the cherished desire of the heart of the Supreme Lord. It is said in the same way, Lord Ganesha is beholding the Lotus feet of the Lord in his heart, and Lord Simadev is beholding the Lotus feet of the Lord and Simadev in his heart, and from there only he gets power to become Vignaharta. Original Vignaharta is under Simadev. So yeah, so he carries him on his forehead, or he carries him on his forehead. There is the Lotus feet of the Lord on his forehead, and from there he gets the power to become Vignaharta. So that is so when we are seeing the darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord, this is what this is a meditation which should be coming in our heart. It is explained that all the devotees reside at the lotus feet of the Lord. So that is why we have to meditate a long time at the lotus feet of the Lord, praying to all the acharyas, and because it is there that all the acharyas reside. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's the beautiful song also can be ringing in our ears when we are meditating on the lotus feet of the Lord. Kona bujina prabhu tomar charan ashoka bhaya prita purna sarvakha. It's a very beautiful song. And he's Jepada lagiya Shiva Shivatva lagi Jepada narada muni Vidaya dhari. Jepada, what is that? Lagiya Rama. Jepada lagiya Brahma Kritartha hoi. Very, very beautiful. This so we can remember. Even you will see in further verses, Lord Kapil Dev is also telling that not just we should remember Mother Lakshmi, and that we should invite when we are inviting the Lotus feet of the Lord in our heart, we invite Mother Lakshmi also because she massages the Lotus feet of the Lord. Mother Lakshmi is there, the Lord come, and so we should invite. Lord Kapil Dev is telling in further verses also in this meditation. So in this way, one should spend a lot of time meditating on the lotus feet of the and that is the prakriya of darshan which Lord is. Let's stop here for today. Do we have any questions? Okay, so uh, very good song. Very good. But when we go to the temple, we look in the lotus feet, but after some time we look in his whole appearance, especially his face and everything. Is this a we should not do? Okay. So one point of the meditation or taking darshan. At first, we uh, take darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord. Then it is said, one should spend a lot of time taking darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord. After we spend a lot of time meditating, taking darshan, offering prayers to the lotus feet of the Lord, then we can look up. Now you will see, Lord Kapil Dev is also, we can look up. The next point of meditation is the thighs of the Lord. The thighs of the Lord, then the abdomen of the Lord, the chest of the Lord, and the neck of the Supreme Lord, and then the face of the Supreme. So, like that, step by step, one can proceed up. Step by step, one can proceed. Step by step, proceed. So, and taking darshan of one limb of the Supreme, and finally, we reach the lotus face of it. So in this way, we come with preparing our heart that yes, the Lord is not an ordinary jiva. The Lord is the supreme controller of our control. This is the greatness of the Supreme Lord. Remembering all the devotees, the acharyas, and the great pastimes of the Lord. Then actually, by the time take darshan, Lord is to the Lord. Our we are very much not transported out of the material world, and one can feel that sanidhya of the Supreme Lord, as if we have entered the Supreme spiritual world, as if we have entered the abode of the Lord. That's the kind of feeling. Yeah, that's the kind of feeling.
Yes, bro. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Okay, stop here for the Congratulations, Bhagavatam ki jai. Congratulations.